Hey guys, welcome to our very first episode talking about something that is not Minecraft related. No, we don't talk about you. Go on, get out here. Anyways, today we will be discussing the differences between using a trackpad over a digital pen and what are the benefits of both. Now, before getting started, I would like to make clear that this is all based on my own personal experience with using both of these tools while making art and does not apply to all artists. With that being said, let's begin with the pros. Let's start with the trackpad, shall we? First things first is that when using a computer, it moves smoothly and is pretty accurate in where you want to go. It is also convenient to use whenever you do not have accessibility to something like a digital pen or whatever you prefer. It also is great when you want to have an accurate aim or want to add small details that might be a little difficult with a digital pen. And on top of all of that, it can zoom in and out, at which I gotta say, it is a must when drawing. So many times I find myself using the digital pen and constantly having to switch back and forth to zoom in and out. I'm not quite sure if this is just a me problem, but I'll get into it later with the cons. Now moving on to the digital pen, first things first, this thing is great to hold in your hand. It's so slick and smooth, and most of the time it's very accurate where you want to go. I do gotta add on some additional points as well for how the pen accurately replicates the feeling of using a real pencil. And being able to stroke lines is incredible. It's almost a must-have when drawing. But since I have been using the pen, it has been hard for me to go back to the trackpad. But I'll go over that once again once it's time for the cons. Now, another thing that the digital pen does wonderfully is that it doesn't give you cramps immediately in your wrist when using it. So I gotta give it extra kudos for that. Now that's where all the pros stop dead in their tracks. Unfortunately, there are a multitude of problems with both of these tools. Since I started with the trackpad last time, I'll start off with the digital pen. Oh boy, do I got problems with the digital pen. To start, the pen has several buttons on it, which sounds good at first, but in practice it sucks. For starters, the area where they put the button is awkward, for it's right next to where you would usually hold a pen. At first it seems like a convenience, but when you're trying to brush out your strokes, you can sometimes accidentally press the button saying you back because your thumb touched it, and then it's like, oh, it's okay, I can rewind that. But then you accidentally close the page, and then you have to go back manually with the trackpad and fix the problem that could have all been avoided if the stupid button wasn't there to begin with. Sorry, I got a little carried away. It's not like that's happened to me before and I haven't been tormented by it for weeks now. Anyways, another con of the pen is the fact that it isn't always accurate with drawing, for if you don't store the pen dead center of the pad, it will still put the sensor in the middle of the screen, causing a very annoying delay that you have to try again or just flat out move the image so you can get to the spot you want. And that's not even mentioning the fact that when using the stroking style of drawing, it can cause an entire page to start lagging so bad. Now, this could just be a me problem with the app I'm using, and to be frank, the particular laptop I use, so who knows? All I'm saying is that the digital pen has a lot of cons. But Muck, you must be asking, what about the trackpad? Oh, dear viewer, the trackpad is all garbage. Okay, end of the video. Okay, it's not that bad, but it does have several problems. First off, it's so slow. I cannot stress enough how slow drawing with this trackpad is. While I did say it was great for accuracy, that accuracy comes at the cost of your sweet, precious time on this earth. It is maddening, not to mention the cramps. Oh, the cramps! The cramps you get by using the trackpad to draw are terrible. I mean, I knew that arthritis was a thing, but this is just bad. The fact that no matter how many positions you place your hand on, it will always be uncomfortable. Unless you have some sort of comforter, which at that point, just switch over to the digital pen. And don't even get me started on having to use two hands to draw. It sucks how bad this thing's designed. It's almost like they wanted it to be poorly designed. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. I think it's time to wrap things up and ask the burning question. Which one is better? And to be truly honest, neither is really better than the other. at least in terms of computers. Well, yes, a lot of these cons sound like you should obviously use a pen. I think it really just depends on what kind of artist you are. If you like the slowness of the trackpad, I won't blame you. It may suck in certain areas, but it's also accessible and beginner friendly. Well, I also won't blame you for liking the pen over the trackpad for its efficiency, for that is one of the biggest reasons why I switched over. In the end, it doesn't matter which one's better. All that matters is how you use them, and to be honest, that's the best advice I can give. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching and sticking around this past year. It has meant a lot to me that you guys have watched the videos, even if some of them were poorly paced or just flat out unwatchable. I'm still looking at you. This year, I hope to make even more videos for you guys, and hopefully of higher quality too. With that all being said, thank you all for all sticking around to the very end, and I will see you all next time. Bye!